What did I learn from my module experience? I learned that faith isn't just about going to church. It's actually about looking at the world's problem and doing something to help. The See Judge Act gave a clear way to do this. First, you look at the reality in the situ in first you look at the reality of a situation. Then you analyze it using Catholic social teachings and human dignity. And lastly, you take actual steps to fix it. So, watching the Cara David documentaries about extreme poverty, like how families survive on pagpag, really opened my eyes to how bad things are for a lot of people. Then, when we did our group vlog script about online gender inequality and mental health, it really clicked for me because I handled the theological reflection. It made me realize these issues are happening right now in our digital spaces. And our main job as Christians is to respect and protect everyone's God given dignity. How do I feel? How do I feel about such an experience? Honestly, it made me feel a bit uncomfortable, but also pretty motivated. Seeing how hard life is for the families in the documentaries was a big reality check. It made me feel kinda guilty about how much I take for granted, like having a good meal every day. It's so easy to just ignore these things on social media. So, writing the empathy prayer really forced me to actually stop and care. Uh, on the bright side, working on the vlog script with my group made me feel less helpless. Doing the judge part from a Catholic perspective forced me to look at things deeply instead of just feeling about online toxicity and discrimination. Connecting to Connecting it to Genesis 1 verse 27 and our shared human dignity showed me how we can use our faith and our faith to find real solution. It made me feel like our generation can actually make a difference in the digital world. Uh, how does this learning help me grow as a Lectronite, as a member of a family, and in my community? This whole experience really changes how I see my role as a Lectronite, a family member, and a part of my community. As as a student of Letran, it pushes me to be more than just someone who studies for grades. It shapes me into someone who looks at issues more deeply and uses my education to stand up for others and preach truth through real actions. At home, it grounds me in heavy gratitude. Seeing how hard others struggle makes me appreciate what my parents provide to stops me from wasting food and helps me bring more mature conversations to our dinner table. Fin- Finally, in my community, it stops me from being a passive bystander since the digital world is where my generation spends most of our time. This module directly changes how I act on social media challenging me to be a responsible responsible digital citizen who protects others' mental health, calls out cyberbullying, and helps make the internet a safer, kinder place for everyone.